There's no denying history is against West Ham United this season. A sixth-place finish in the Premier League under David Moyes' last campaign booked the Hammers a Europa League place. What's more, they were only 2 points shy of the Champions League. But backing that up would require the club to buck a frustrating trend of following success with a slump. After finishing third in 1985-86, West Ham ended the following season 15th, and within 2 years, they'd been relegated. In 98-99, they finished 5th and slipped to 9th and then 15th after that. They finished 7th in 2001-02 and went down the very next season. And they didn't exactly shine after a 7th 5 years ago. Now, to say West Ham are one of England's elites would be a lie. But last season, they were up for the fight. More so than Arsenal, anyway. But even with something special in the air, Moyes acknowledged during that run it was somewhat uncharted territory.
Let's not kid ourselves on. You know, we're only new to this. We're new kids in the block a little bit here, so we're trying to challenge. We're trying to hang in.
Now, with the added challenge of balancing domestic football with the Europa League, replicating last season's feats becomes more difficult, especially given the Hammers lack the depth of other Premier League clubs playing in Europe. Indeed, not going backwards on the domestic front would be a success for West Ham. Much like Leicester City has propelled itself into England's top echelon, the Hammers' ambition should be the same. And it needs to be if they have any hope of retaining the talent that has got them to this position. Young English midfielder Declan Rice drew significant transfer attention over the summer. And going forward, it might take a miracle to keep him. While Czech Tomáš Souček, despite being considered a defensive midfielder, was the club's equal top scorer last season. Understandably, both players have garnered plenty of respect from their Premier League opposition.
They are fantastic players like Declan Rice. Be admired of him as a football player.
Everybody's really impressed by how about the goal threat of Souček. It's incredible.
Having been priced out of securing Jesse Lingard following his impressive loan spell from Manchester United, West Ham have injected some midfield depth in the form of €30 million signing Nikola Vlasic from CSKA Moscow. And their defence has been bolstered by the arrival of Kurt Zouma from Chelsea for €35 million. But the biggest decision the Hammers might have to make in the future surrounds Rice. Moyes knows he would be a loss, having dealt with his absence to injury last season.
Dec is an incredible loss for us. Any team in this country would be missing Dec. But we have to find other ways of doing it. So I'm needing other players to step up and show me what they can do.
But if they can't offer Champions League football, the allure of pocketing a 9-figure sum for his transfer might be too strong to refuse, with the club potentially using some of those funds to entice Manchester United to sell Lingard, or to find a support striker or long-term replacement for the aging and somewhat injury-prone Michail Antonio. Not that the Hammers have been great at spending money in the past. Sébastien Haller, who arrived for a club record fee of €50 million in 2019, lasted less than 2 years and recently departed for less than half his original fee. Felipe Anderson likewise was signed for €38 million in 2018 from Lazio and returned to the Italian club for just €3 million. While Andrei Yarmolenko, who is at least still at the club, is yet to repay the €20 million they spent on him. Suffice to say, the Hammers have hardly got their money's worth. So West Ham find themselves at the crossroads. Reaching the Champions League, or at least a deep Europa League run, could help convince their biggest stars to stick around. Fall back once more, and they risk losing all they have built given their shaky history with big money signings. The Hammers' dreams of an extended stay among the Premier League's best hangs in the balance. Thanks for watching. For more great content on all things football, make sure you hit the subscribe button.